sister and brother-in-law in the at their house. When he was about to start the horses, there was thunder everywhere and darkness rolled everywhere. Then a voice from the sky was heard everywhere in Mathura. That's where Kamsa lived, Mathura. It said, You fool, your own sister will give birth. The son of your sister, the eighth child, will be your slayer. And then everything was light again. But Kamsa, when he heard it, he was very, very angry. He took out his sword and was about to kill Devaki when a hand stopped him. It was Vasudev's hand. He said, "Oops." He said, "If you kill Devaki, then it will be a sin. I promise you that I will hand over all the children that are born to Devaki to you." Kamsa was like, I don't think you'll follow your. I don't think you'll really do it. So, but Vasudeva is like, I promise. A promise is a promise, and I promise.
Okay.
But Kamsa agreed, but said to Vasudeva to keep his promise, or else he will kill Vasudeva and Devaki. So Vasudeva and Devaki went to their house, and then Vasudeva, when his first child was born, Vasudeva gave it to Kamsa. Kamsa was about to kill it, but then Kamsa changed his mind. He said, "Actually, take this child back home, back to your house. The eighth child of Devaki is supposed to kill me, not your first child." Vasudeva was like, okay. So he left. At that time, after Vasudeva left, Narada came. Does everybody know Narada?
Yeah.
Narada Muni came.
Okay.
Narada Muni came and he said, okay. Kamsa heard something from Narada and he thought that it was real. So he put Devaki and Vasudeva in jail.
Okay.
And then all the 6 childs that were born to Devaki were killed by Kamsa. The 7th child, when it was going to be born, was transformed into Rohini's womb, another wife of Vasudeva. And the 8th child, when it was going to be born, was also transferred, but it was first born in the jail. And then Vasudeva saw that his
Effulgence.
I mean,
Born with the kundali?
in the
Jewels?
what?
Bangles?
No, the jail thing that
Yeah, cuffs.
cuffs. The cuffs had fallen off from his hands, and then he heard a voice from the sky. It said, Vasudev, take your 8th child to Gokul, leave it in the care of Yashoda and Nanda, and take their newborn daughter back to the jail. Vasudev took a basket and put a cloth over the basket, and he put the baby into the basket. He went to the Yamuna, and there in the Yamuna, the waters had gone wild and it was raining heavily. So, and then Vasudeva stepped into the Yamuna and started walking, and miraculously it parted. It parted. But then the rain was still coming heavily, and then so that it couldn't come, Anantashesh went over Vasudeva and the baby's head. And he was doing that service to not let the rain touch the baby. And he was being an umbrella. Finally, Vasudeva reached Gokul. He did what the voice told him to do, and he brought the baby girl back to the jail. He handed the baby to Devaki, and he put back his cuffs back on. Suddenly, the baby started crying. It woke up the guards who were asleep when Vasudeva had gone. They're like, the 8th child has born. They were all screaming. And they informed this to Kamsa. Kamsa went straight to the jail where Devaki and Vasudeva were, and he grabbed the baby from Devaki and was about to throw it down when the baby slipped out of the hands and came to the sky. Actually, the baby was Yogamaya. Yogamaya said, "You fool! The 8th child of Devaki is born elsewhere, not in Mathura." And she disappeared, saying that. Then Kamsa's like, "What a fool I have been!" And he let go of Vasudeva and Devaki. And then, meanwhile, in Gokul, when it was morning, Yashoda found herself with baby Krishna.
Wow.
And there was a very big festival. Everybody was smearing yogurt on everybody. Everybody was putting butter everywhere. They were doing holy. They were doing all this. Everybody was decorated. Everybody was dancing, singing. They were all very happy that Nanda, the chief of Gokul, had a son. But Kansa was on his search for the baby. When he found out that the baby was in Gokul, he sent so many guards to that the baby was in Gokul. He didn't know which was a baby, so he sent a lot of guards to kill all the newborn babies 10 days old or more or less.
Wow, that's bad.
They killed all the babies but except for one, Krishna. They didn't know where Krishna resided. So that when Kamsa found out that only one more baby was missing, didn't die, he sent a Rakshasi, a Rakshasi means a demoness, to kill Krishna. She took the form of a beautiful woman and went to Gokul to kill Krishna. When she reached there, she went into the house of Yashoda-ananda. Nanda was away to pay his accents to Kamsa, and Yashoda was just doing her chores. So Putana found Krishna fast asleep in his cradle. She picked him up and took him to a place where nobody would find them. She gave him the milk that she had in her breast, but it was actually poison. She smeared poison on her breast. When Krishna was drinking her milk, she thought that Krishna would die. But little did she know that she was about to die, but not Krishna. So Krishna started, but then after a few minutes, she felt herself getting pain, and then she understood that Krishna was taking the life out of her instead of drinking her milk. She was gripped in pain. She started shouting, "Help! Help!" Like when you're in pain, you shout. And then unable to bear the pain, she took her own Rakshasi form, and she fell down dead. But Krishna wouldn't still let go of her. She just still staying there. The Gopikas who heard the big crash ran there. They pulled Krishna off and took her to Yashoda. Took him to Yashoda. Yashoda put the baby back to sleep. And when Nanda came back, he found the deadly Rakshasi. When he was in Mathura, Vasudev told him that to go back because there were a lot of bad stuff happening. Because he knew Kamsa sent a demon to kill Krishna. Nanda did what Vasudev said. And when he came back, he found out and said that Vasudev was correct. But then Putana, when he saw Putana, he was like, what Vasudev said was true. And then when he came back home, he was very, very surprised and amazed to hear that Krishna himself had killed the Putana. He started kissing this boy again and again, again and again, and again and again. And then here's the other story.
What happened to Putana? Where did she go?
Putana got liberation. She went back to what?
How? She wanted to kill Krishna.
But actually, what's true is that she was actually not killing Krishna. She was actually feeding him like a nurse.
So? So the Krishna saw only the nurse part, not the actual bad part in her?
No, he only saw the cord.
Krishna also in the demons, he had only good part. And she gave her liberation.
Because she was actually doing a service. She wasn't like trying to kill Krishna. But Krishna wasn't actually drinking the poison. He was drinking the milk. Made way through the poison.
So I think that's a very good sign for us, right? Because we're not as bad as Putana, I guess. The only thing is we're not attempting to serve Krishna directly. Any service to Krishna doesn't matter our external motive. He only takes the good part and gives us such a high thing. Right? Since we don't have access to serve Krishna, at least we have access to serve the representatives of Krishna. So who was Putana in her last life? Do you know? No? Anyway, she is very...
How old is she?
Yeah.
She's really brilliant.
Huh?
6 years.
6 years.
How did you learn all that?
She's awesome.
She lived in Mayapur 2 years and she recovered. Last year I think she was serving Prabhupada.
Is she your daughter?
Yes.
Oh, daddy's daughter.
No, I've been reading books.
She reads
Oh,
Prabhupada.
sure.
That's amazing. When did you start reading books like that? How old?
3.
Are you serious?
I'm just getting 4.
No, that really is amazing.
It's amazing.
So, anyway, so the point is, here is Krishna, how such a hope for us. If he can give liberation to. When Nanda Maharaj came and all the villagers came, her body is so huge. You know,
She was crushing like a lot of trees. It was like
the whole forest, how she crushed it.
hundreds of trees, 100.
And when they burned her body, the smell was so fragrant, as if it's like very special fragrance was coming from her body. So all the Brajvasis, what's going on? So because she got that liberation, if you see the sadhus, sannyasis, acharyas, because they serve Krishna so much, even their material body is actually supposed to be spiritualized. My own Guru Maharaj is a disciple of Prabhupada. Swarup Damodar Maharaj is a scientist.
What's his name?
But so Dr. T.D. Singh,
Oh, yes. Yeah, I
scientist,
know who
when
he
he
is.
left his body, it was like 2-3 days because there was a debate where the body has to go Manipur or Vrindavan or here, there. But after 3 days, and when he was being put in Samadhi in Radhakund, he is so flexible. His body is never stiff anyway, as if like living. So like that, I mean, it's so spiritualized. So if you imagine coming in contact with Krishna directly, our life is liberated. So that is God. Krishna does something, it is transcendental. There is nothing good or bad from God. You know, even Kamsa was liberated. Because the thought, Kamsa was also constantly thinking about Krishna. So all you have to do is think about Krishna.
Talking, thinking,
Chant his names.
Thinking when you were sleeping.
Right. So that's why the holy name of Krishna, when we do, especially, although there are Vedic mantras, there are so many mantras, but direct name of God is so powerful than any mantras. Name of the God is so powerful than so many mantras you may chant. Thank you, Lakshmi.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so that's why. So
that's why we, in Kali Yuga, Acharyas emphasize so much on the name. There are so many names again. Devaki Nandan, Yashoda Nandan. So anything, any name that's directly a nickname of Krishna is more powerful. So dear, Govinda, any name that is explaining his pastimes. So let us take shelter of chanting his holy name, which is very powerful. So now, how do we come in contact with Krishna? Just like Putana went in contact with Krishna, she got liberated. And she actually, her purpose was to kill Krishna. So somehow or other we have to come in contact with Krishna. And in Kali Yuga it is so difficult. Kali Kale Nama Rupe Krishna Avatar. What is the meaning? Mataji is Bengali verse. Kali Kale Nama Rupe Krishna Avatar. In Kali Yuga, Krishna is incarnated in the form of his name. His holy name. Nama Rupe. So if we can develop that faith, that we can come in contact with Krishna by his names. Just by chanting his names, we can come in contact with Krishna. By chanting his names. So it is so powerful. This mantra, Hare Krishna mantra, is so powerful because it is empowered in the scriptures. It's given in the Kali Santarana Upanishad directly. Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Iti Sodasakam Nam Nam Kali Kalmasha Nasha. These 16 words have potency to destroy all the ill effects of Kali Yuga. Natha Parataropaya Sarva Vedeshu Tushya. There is no other better method one can find after searching through the entire Vedic literature. So clearly given. Prabhuji was trying to say how Kali Yuga will progress. It's given in Kali Santana Upanishad also. How horrible Kali Yuga will be. And it's clearly given. This mantra is the mantra for this age. And it is elsewhere it's Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Nama Kevalam. Alo Nasteva, Nasteva, Nasteva Gati. There is no other way, there is no other way, there is no other way. Right? We may be seeing people from Treta Yuga time, Dwapar Yuga, Treta Yuga, Vishnu Sahasranam, all these names are famous. But Lord Shiva says to his wife, the famous verse that's included in the Vishnu Sahasranama. Anyone knows? Shri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame
Manorame Sahasranama Tattulyam Rama Nama Varaname.
He says if you can't chant 1,000 names of Vishnu, you just chant Rama's name once. You get the same benefit. Lord Shiva is telling this. And Brahmanda Purana, there is another verse. Sahasranam Nam Punyanam Triyavrityatu Yat Phalam Ekavrityatu Krishna Namasya Namaikam Tat Prayachati. Means Sahasra Nam Nam Punyanam. This, the punya you get by chanting the 1,000 names of Vishnu. Triyavritya. If you chant 3 times, whatever benefit you get. By chanting Krishna names only once. Eka, only once. Namaikam, only Krishna name once, you get that benefit. So powerful. Krishna, Govinda. So with that, we can...
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
I'm just curious, in India, are there Vaishnavas, persons in India that have other gods besides Krishna as the primary god?
No, they may consider...
No, I know.
No, there is no.
No, in reality there's not.
Right.
But what I'm saying, are there any organized movements that are Vaishnavas that worship other gods besides Krishna as a primary supreme personality?
They make, they worship, some of them consider Vishnu is the official,
Right.
which is true also.
Now, in other words, they say Krishna is under Vishnu instead of Vishnu under Krishna.
Right. So
But-
that confusion is there.
But are they personalists though? Some of them are personalists?
All of them. All the Vaishnavas are personal.
Right, okay. All right.
And Vishnu and Krishna are one. They
Huh?
are Vishnu and Krishna are one. They
What? I don't understand.
Both are same. He's
both
saying
are same. Vishnu and Krishna both are same.
Oh yeah, different forms.
there is a slight difference. Vishnu, some people have confusion that if Shiva is supreme. Okay? So it's very easy to understand. Lord Shiva is always meditating. Who is he meditating upon? Right? There is one Prabhu, and he went to India, he's trying to find out who. It was very easy for him to say who's Krishna. He said, I see all the gods are doing some duty, they're performing. But Krishna is simply playing flute. Everyone is doing something, some activity. They have some assignment.
And he does simple things like he steals the butter.
Yeah.
And does it, you know?
So anyway, so that means Shiva is meditating on someone. Right? Similarly, Vishnu is a official form of Krishna. Just like you're in kurta pajama, right? When you go to office, you take an official form.
Yeah.
You have to put a belt on, shoes on,
Put on
tie.
certain clothes.
So that is Vishnu. But which is superior? So we don't want to go into debate. The point is, there is a slight difference. So Vishnu Tattva is identified to be, he is on very formal. He gives darshan to the devatas when he is there. He is very reserved. He doesn't perform many leelas or like Krishna performs. But back home, scriptures, even the other Vaishnavas, they conclude that Goloka Vrindavan is the topmost planetary system. It's above Vaikuntha planetary system. That's where Krishna is there in his eternal,
His original form.
at home, not at office. Vishnu is at office. So that's Krishna
That's a
at
good
home.
point.
So whoever understands this point, they may consider Krishna as a source, right, of this thing. But it's really no different. Some people, they have confusion that why did Krishna leave Vrindavan? But the Acharyas explain, who leaves Vrindavan is the Vishnu Tattva of Krishna. Krishna never fights. Sometimes Krishna also takes the role of Vishnu. But original Krishna, the Golok Vrindavan Krishna is always in Vrindavan. So this fighting aspect of God is Vishnu. I mean, his is a duty to Dwaraka and Mathura. But the real pastime of Krishna is in Vrindavan.